On Wyatt, Keisha Wyatt. I've got an officer. Well, yeah, Keisha Wyatt, W-Y-A-T. I got an officer here on that one.
Did she come today? I'm very familiar with Miss Wyatt.
I know it keeps reappearing on the docket for some reason, Judge, but
she called it. Okay,
I did.
Okay, if she didn't come, I'll dismiss it on his behalf because I'll just let.
Okay, I'll let the officer know, Judge. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh no, she getting a warrant today.
No, she might get a warrant. She got a chance last time. But I'll let. Yeah, you can let him go though.
What? She didn't come.
Okay.
I didn't get her break.
All right. Thank you. Go ahead. Huh? Yeah, you can open up.
36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Marlena E. Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there is no eating, no sleeping, no lying down, no wearing of any hair garments except for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Thank you. All right. Ms. Wilkins.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Tamia Yvette Wilkins. This is ticket SP 1552212. Count 1, failed to stop or identify after property damage accident. Count 2, disregard traffic control device. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
And good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Your full name for the record, miss?
Tamia Yvette Wilkins.
And Judge, date and time set for a pretrial. This time my client is continuing her not guilty plea. She's requesting a bench trial be scheduled.
All right. That's the case, ma'am. Please raise your right hand. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Werbeling about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to set this for the date of August 13th. August 13th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right. There's nothing further. You are all set for today.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, I'm gonna bring in a group of folks now.
Yes.
All right, please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter. I don't think so.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Makia Wombo.
Makaya, this is her.
Hiya. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus. Okay. Now I know you may be in a car. It doesn't seem like you're driving, but you have to look at me. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Makaya Zuri Wombo. This is case number SP 151567112. Also ticket number SP 105159181. This is one count failed to display. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Judge. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you please, ma'am, state your full name?
Makaya Zuri Womble.
So, Your Honor, the good news is that my client has a valid driver's license. She was able to achieve that. She does owe us some money, and I mean us loosely in terms of the court. Specifically, she owes $285 on the instant case. She also has another outstanding $65. We just need some time to pay, Your Honor. The defendant's going to pay that for the seatbelt 2-day, according to my understanding. Would you allow her 30 days, please?
Yes. Well, hold on a minute. All right, I was trying to figure out why she came back. It's because she didn't pay it yet. All right, so when you don't end up paying it, Ms. Womble, and you ask for too many extensions, then they have to have you come back before me to find out what I'm gonna do, okay? I know it's hard to come up
Okay.
with money, but you gotta do what you gotta do, okay?
Okay.
August 5th, 2024 is when these payments are due by, August 5th, okay?
Okay. The 280.
Yes, minimum, well, you gotta pay both of them.
It's
You just need to pay
285
it off.
plus 65.
Okay. Yes, I'm paying the 65 today.
Okay.
Okay, so you have 280, you got 2 additional months from today to get that paid off, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set.
Okay. Thank you. You have a good one.
You too, thank you. Justin Watson,
Yes, good morning.
good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Justin Lamar Watson. This is ticket number SX 4299089, count 1, reckless driving. I also have a ticket in warrant status. That's ticket number U 451321118. This is 1 count of offer to engage the services of another for the act of prostitution. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
And good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Sir, your full name for the record, please.
Justin Watson.
And Judge, this is the daytime set for a show cause. We ask any show cause be set aside. He'll stand mute and waive formal reading going forward.
At this time, the court, well, I don't know, he might be doing something more important right now. Counsel, he's looking at a screen, eyes darting back and forth. The
No,
court's
I'm
gonna enter a plea of
listening.
not.
I'm
the
listening
court's
on my
gonna
phone. My
enter-
volume on my phone is low. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of the client at this point in time. Counsel, what are you asking for?
Judge, I had at-length conversations with Mr. Watson, so this seems like a case that needs to be set for a bench trial, and he's elected to request that, Your Honor, at this time.
It's a 9 in custody. Oh. Okay, all right. Please raise your right hand for me, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. I'll set both of his matters for this, actually, the other case that's in warrant status as well. Is that how you want to move forward today, sir?
Yeah, but I didn't know nothing about the other case, but okay.
The other case happened allegedly back on August 22nd of 2018 in the area of Robson and Finkel in the city of Detroit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
My
All
car
right.
got towed and then I got the car out.
Mr. Watson,
Mhm.
okay. That's what happens on that type of ticket. They automatically tow your car, but you
Yes,
gotta handle the misdemeanor portion of it with me, okay?
Okay, no, I was just okay.
Yeah, I got it. I know. Don't say too much though, because then you might incriminate yourself. And you don't want to do that because this is recorded, okay?
That's
So I just
understandable.
cut you
Yes.
off.
No,
All right,
I'm
so
sorry.
I'll set these matters off for August 13th, sir. That's gonna be at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. But sir, before that date, you need to come down here and get your fingerprints. You need to find a date. It doesn't matter what day, Monday through Friday, because you got a reckless driving. In the state of Michigan, they changed the law. So when you have a reckless driving charge, unless you were arrested and they took your fingerprints, you now have to have fingerprints for reckless driving.
May I say or speak?
Yes, you may say something.
That with the January 9th, that's what the whole thing was. And I asked the officers, what was the whole purpose of me getting out my car and getting my car towed that day, and then I have been fingerprinted through the state before because I got locked up and I got when I was 18, 19, I got fingerprinted in Clare County, Redford, Michigan. I stated this to the state police. I said, I did this before and I'm trying to figure out how did I end up at a police station fingerprinted? My car got towed. Then they took my phone, unlocked my phone, and called my parents and told them to come pick me up and left me on the side of the road.
Okay. So you got fingerprints that day?
Yes.
You don't have to get fingerprints then. Don't worry about it.
Okay. No,
Thank
I
you,
was just,
Judge.
I was just on the accident.
Huh? Yes. I was about to say, you got your fingerprints, so as long as they're in the system somehow, that's all they request. I don't need an additional copy, but you just have to have one for reckless driving, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. If there's nothing further, I'll see you on August 13th. August 13th at 9 a.m. via Zoom.
9 a.m. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor, once again.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good day. Bond continued at $0. Cordell Washington. Cordell Washington.
Hey, how you doing?
Honey, you can turn on your camera for me, please?
All right.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Cordell Keith Washington. This is ticket SP 1551740. One count fraudulent false insurance information. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Sir, could you state your full name at this time?
Cordell Washington.
Judge, my understanding is the date and time set for a pretrial with respect to this matter. He has presented valid documentation. We are making a motion to dismiss based upon that reason, if that's acceptable to the court.
All right. At this time, being an officer of the court, having seen valid documentation, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, make sure you keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay? Okay.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Judge.
All right, you too. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Chelsea Wright.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Chelsea Savannah Wright. This is ticket SP 1557798. Count 1 failed to display. Also, she has a ticket in default from the same ticket, 11 to 15 miles over posted speed. Ticket SP 1557750. And ticket number SP 14929903. One count defective or defective. Insufficient or defective lights. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, ma'am?
Chelsea Wright.
Your Honor, the defendant is here for an arraignment. We waive any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant and stand mute for that purpose and ask for a pretrial date. And we move to set aside the default.
All right, at this time, being officer of the court, I'm going to grant that request. I'm going to set aside any defaults that are out there and enter pleas of not guilty on her behalf on the misdemeanor matters. Ma'am, I'm going to set this for a pretrial on the date of July 22nd. July 22nd at 8:30 a.m. Your bond will be set at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate you.
No problem, my boy. All right. Rayshawn Wright.
Ready.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Rayshawn Wright. This is ticket U 676766123. This is one count of disturbing the peace. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Rayshawn Wright.
Judge, these matters are set for trial. This single matter is set for trial. The defendant continuing a not guilty plea. There is no complaining witness, and therefore we move to dismiss without prejudice. The defendant has been advised.
All right, this time, the time is now 10:53 a.m. No officer being present. The court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir,
Yes.
you're all set for today, okay?
Thank
All right. Montel Watkins?
Yes.
All right. Y'all had those glasses on your foreheads? There we go. Now calling the matter of the people versus Montel Lee Watkins. This is ticket SP 1360500. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Ticket SP 1137652. Count 1, failed to display valid operator's license. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1360501. Count 1, insufficient or defective lights. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Montel Lee Watkins.
Thank you, sir. These matters are here for pretrial. The defendant is going to waive his right to any further hearings or trials. He's going to plead guilty. The recommendation is if he pleads guilty to one count of failing to display a valid driver's license here and one count of improper plate, the balance of the cases will be dismissed. He's been advised he's ready to give a factual basis.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of July 18th of 2022. Were you in the area of Weaver and Stahalin Streets in the city of Detroit driving an Elantra vehicle?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your license suspended at the time?
I believe so.
Y'all be acting like y'all don't know if y'all license suspended.
Yeah, it
You
was.
do.
I'm satisfied.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't be having these, I don't know, maybe not, like Secretary of State is watching this. They ain't watching it. It don't matter. All right. And were your plates improper at that time?
Yes.
Satisfied, both
Satisfied?
counts. Yes.
All right. The court is satisfied as well. Stipulation for probable cause in these particular matters.
So stipulated for as to the matters being dismissed.
Thank you so much, counsel. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to improper plates and a reduced charge to fail to display. Sir, you have 3 tickets in collections.
We talked about it, Judge. We talked about it. One of them has him in suspension. I gave him specific case numbers.
Okay.
On information and belief. I think he's going to need to make good on that.
Okay.
Right? Mr. Watkins?
Correct.
They come up to $800 and something, so I'm debating whether I should give them an additional $200 fine or not. What you? My clerk is having grace. I'm waiving the cost and fines on these tickets, but you got to take care of those other 3 tickets because you're gonna have some reinstatement fees too, probably that you need to pay.
We spoke about that, Your Honor. Thank you. Yeah,
Okay,
thank
so
you.
pay those tickets and collections, or else they gonna take their money. If you don't give it to them willingly, they gonna come take it, just so you know.
Okay.
All right, so get that together and you're all set, okay? Good luck to you getting your license back.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Is it Michael year by or year B? Year by?
Yerby.
Year B, okay.
How you doing
I wasn't
today,
sure.
man?
I'm good, and you? Why can't I see you?
I'm all right.
I'm good. Okay, there we go. I see you now, Mr. Yearby. Yes. Hello. How you doing? Good.
How you doing?
Now calling the matter of the people versus Michael Anthony Yearby the third. This is ticket 495739. Count one. Travel. Uh-oh, no, you got payments on all of these. Never mind. Ticket number 4957401. One count, no operator's license on person. We made lots of payments. Ticket number SP 1221904. Count one, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count two, drove while license suspended. And ticket number SP 1202100. Count three, drove while license suspended. Repeat offense. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
And good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Your full name for the record, sir?
Michael Anthony Yerby the third.
For arraignment purposes, we'll ask any warrants to be recalled. He'll stand mute. He'll waive formal reading at this time.
This time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we moving forward?
Judge, I've explained to him his absolute rights with respect to these matters. He wants to waive those rights, take advantage of the city's offer.
And what's that offer? Is it improper place or FTD?
I have the lead matter with the last four digits, 1003 would be amended to failure to display, Your Honor. And then 9041 would be an improper place, Your Honor. The remaining two counts that I have before me would be dismissed.
Okay. Do you want to take advantage of that today? Please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Say it one more time. I couldn't hear you.
I said, are you taking this guilty plea because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, sir, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Sorry, I speak a little fast sometimes because I know it. It's just in my head working around in a circle. So I want to first take you back to the date of May 20th of 2021. At that time, were you driving a Chrysler vehicle in the area of Harbor Hill and Whitehall Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And was your license suspended at the time?
Yes.
At that time. And then I want to draw your attention to the date of July 8th of 2021, where you're driving a Chrysler vehicle in the area of Mound and Arad Streets in the city of Detroit. Armrod.
Yes. Yep.
And did you was your vehicle not registered with the valid tags on the car at that time, sir?
At the time they was telling me that I couldn't register that car in my name because of the past owner. I guess whatever he was doing, the like in that car.
Right. So it didn't have no valid tags, and you were still driving it, right?
Nope. Exactly.
That's right. Satisfied, Attorney Werberlin?
Yes, I am, Judge.
All right, the court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to the reduced charge, failed to display, and the reduced charge improper plates. I know it sucked that the previous owner didn't do what they were supposed to do, so you couldn't do what you were supposed to do, but then you can't drive around.
I understand.
All right.
I'm
Well,
trying to better myself. I'm trying to get my
oh, I
license.
know you
back.
are. And because I know that, guess how much your fine is today? Nothing. All right, but you have to pay any reinstatements that may be out there. He already paid the court $823 on these other tickets trying to take care of his business. So I'm gonna waive your costs and fines today. But listen to me clearly. You have to pay reinstatement fees. I can't waive those. So if you owe them, and I don't know that you do, but if you do, you gotta pay those, okay? Those are $45 a piece in our court.
All right.
All right. You are all
Thank you
set.
so
Thank
much.
you, sir. Oh, you're very welcome. Now you're all cleared of all your warrants and everything. All right, you can go ahead.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Have a good day.
You too, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
All right.
You're welcome. Absolutely. Which one you
Rochelle
need?
Walker's father. Rochelle Walker.
Okay. Welcome. All right, let me bring in this. I'm gonna bring in. Okay, let me find out first about these trials. Okay, I see Daniel Wright. Did Curtis Waller come in? Okay, we have a resolution for him. Is he Curtis Jr.? Is that somebody different? What about Janelle Ward? Anybody talk to Janelle Ward?
I did speak with her, Judge. She has the insurance. She has a valid document.
Okay.
You're ready with Curtis Jr. He's a pleader.
Okay, is he Curtis Waller Jr.?
Curtis Waller Jr., correct.
Okay, all right. Did you still need to talk to Danielle Wright, Attorney Werberly? I'm trying to see if I can close down.
I may have to speak with Attorney Mason on that one because I know the officers here.
Well, let me get the officers out for the other ones. Okay. You said Danielle Wright has valid docs?
Janelle Ward.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Janelle Ward. All right. Ask for Corporal Baker to come out. Never mind. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Let me get Waller. Get Ms. Ward out here. I don't think you did Janelle Ward. Can you do? She's a trial for today. I'm trying to get Mr. Waller to join me right now. There he is. Mr. Waller? Curtis Waller? Curtis Waller. Can you hear me, sir? These wonderful attorneys, officers here for you. Mr. Waller, can you hear us? All right. I'll keep moving on with some of these other people. Officers, please stay here. I'm trying to get rid of your matter. Just give me a moment. Thank you. All right, let me see if I can get Ms. Ward to come out. Mr. Waller?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Curtis Waller Jr. This is ticket number 311316. One count, no operator's license on person. Count 2 is unregistered motor vehicle. Count 3 is no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1180227. One count drove with the revoked license. Ticket number SP 1181469. One count failed to display. Ticket SP 1306004. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove with the revoked license. Ticket number SP 152544191. One count, drove with the revoked license. Ticket SP 1515590. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove with the revoked license. Count 3, expired plates. And ticket number SP 1306007, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Waller, please state your name.
Curtis Waller.
There are a number of officers here. Would you all state your names one at a time?
Corporal Brian Ambrose, badge 451, Brick Police Department.
Officer Ryan Labarge, badge 2131, Detroit Police Department.
No, Miss Ward, stay on mute. I brought you out because I'm gonna need you for a court hearing still, but you can't unmute while we're doing this in one matter, okay? Just hold tight. I'm gonna get you out. We have Officer Over.
Leo.
Oh, huh?
Oviedo.
Thank you, ma'am. All right. All right. How are we proceeding on these?
So my client is going to waive his right to any further proceedings or hearings today. He's going to plead guilty. The recommendation is that on 2 occasions he would plead guilty to failing to display a valid driver's license. And on 2 occasions he would plead to improper plate. The balance of the cases for which the defendant appears today would be dismissed. He's ready to give a factual basis.
Okay. That's the case, sir. Please raise your right hand. Mr. Waller? Oh, don't tell me you froze. Mr. Waller?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for that plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right. I want to first take your attention back to the date of November 30th of 2023. Were you driving a Chrysler vehicle in the areas West McNichols and 2nd Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you drive while your license was not valid at the time?
Yes.
Then I want to take your attention to the date, that same day. Nope. At the beginning of the month, November 5th, 2023. Were you driving a Chrysler vehicle in the area of Intervale in Wyoming in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you not have any car insurance on your vehicle at that time?
No.
And was your license revoked at that time?
Yes.
And finally, I want to take your attention back to the date of March the 31st of 2021, where you're driving a Ford vehicle at that time in the area of Grand River and Strathmore Streets in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was your license revoked at that time?
Yes.
All right, satisfied, council?
As to each of the 4 counts, I'm satisfied as to a factual basis. I also stipulate the probable cause for each of the matters being dismissed. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of fail to display on 2 tickets, as well as the reduced charge of improper plates on both tickets. I believe each officer who is present today, I did assign a ticket to it. So he pledges something on each one of your matters today. I do appreciate y'all for coming. Mr. Waller, you gotta get this stuff in order, okay? Even if it's expensive. I know we got
Can you
to.
repeat that, please?
I said you gotta get your documents in order, okay? Even
Yes,
if it's
ma'am.
expensive. Okay.
Yes.
On 2 tickets, I'm gonna do a $200 fine. I'll waive the cost and fines on the remaining 2 tickets. So that's
Okay.
$400, okay? How long do you need to pay that? 30 or 60 days?
Well, you know, I'm on a fixed income. I'm on SSI. You know, I get paid on the 1st. Can I just?
All right, you need to come down here and set up some type of payment plan then, okay?
Okay, when do I need to do that?
You need to do that within the next 2 weeks,
Okay.
okay? Do I put a date?
Thank you.
Payment? Whatever.
You said that's
Okay.
400.
Yes, and then also it's gonna be reinstatement fees. That's why I didn't do as much. So the reinstatement fees are really what get people, because then it's additional fees you pay. The 36th District Court and the Secretary of State's office has their own set of fees to try and get that license reinstated. So although this is the fine I'm giving you, it's gonna end up being more, sir. With all the cost and fees you're gonna end up paying, okay?
Yeah, 8 tickets.
You put yourself on mute. Do the best you can, all right? I can't hear you. Put yourself on mute. All right. Okay, if there's nothing further, you're all set, sir. Thank you. Thank you, officers. Be safe out there, please.
Have a good day, Your Honor. Thank you.
You too.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
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 Now, bye-bye. Bye, sir. Where'd the attorney go? Attorney Werberlin?
Yes, I'm back, Judge.
So for Miss Ward, did her 3 civil infractions make the docket as well? Because you said she had documents. Oh.
I only saw for the one, Judge. So she showed me an insurance policy.
Oh. Was she on the payment? Just for that one, though, right?
She was. And then the other ones, you know, the other 3 are in default. They didn't get on it.
I put it in there, though. What happened? She must not have come for something. She missed her original court date. That's why. No, that's too bad. All right, so you just had 2 cases. I'll do those. I'll leave the rest of them in default.
Understood, Judge.
She ain't never come back. She was scheduled for a trial on April 10th and didn't come, so they went into default.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
How she get? Hold on a minute. How she get back?
Wow. 400.
Miss Ward, what was the question you wanted to ask her?
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't come back on April 10th?
I missed the court date. It was something going on with my mail, but I got all of my tickets at once. I get all of my, mailings from you guys at once, so I missed it.
Okay. All right. Turn on your camera.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm kind of in an appointment, but
okay.
I can still turn my
she
camera.
Was.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Attorney Werberlin, you already know what the words in my mouth are saying. I don't know what to do most of the time. And you want to know why I don't know what to do most of the time?
Why,
Because
Judge?
I'm floored most of the time. I am floored.
I didn't
And you
mute
know who's
myself
gonna
early
and you know
enough.
who's gonna get in trouble if I say anything? Me.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because I know I've been taught. And I appreciate you, Glenn and Viola Taylor, for teaching me all of these years so that I can respect and honor you all at all points in time, so that I always make y'all shine and look like the outstanding and amazing parents that you were in my life.
She's here for a trial, so she.
It's all right. Attorney Werberling, I'm gonna let you take care of this. I'm gonna leave those remaining 3 tickets because she already got points on them and stuff like that, because it's like failure to yield to emergency vehicle. How many
Yep.
points is that? Like 3?
3, about at least. I believe that's accurate.
That's too bad. And all the points. All right. Now calling Officer Harper too. I see you down there. I appreciate you today.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Janelle Dominique Ward. This is case number SP 256, 1 count expired plates, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. I don't know, did expired plates make it too?
I mean, on my docket, Judge, I just saw the 1 count. Let me go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889, on behalf of the defendant, Janelle Ward. Ms. Ward, could you state your full name for the record, please?
Janelle Ward.
And Judge Dane
All right,
time
today-
set for a bench trial, but the officer obviously is present. People are prepared to proceed. However, my client has presented valid documentation with regard to count 2, Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
So
Did
we'll
you
be
see
dismissed
her?
for those reasons.
Okay. Wonder where her plates expired because she didn't have any car insurance. I don't know.
Yes, ma'am, but everything is together now. The insurance, the place, the tax, everything is together. I just was going through a rough patch and I wasn't employed, but now I'm back and I'm good and everything is together.
I can tell. Yeah, we will see what you're spending your resources on. So you must have employment now. All right, the court is going to dismiss without prejudice the case before us today. Ma'am, you have 3 tickets that are in default that need to be paid. I'm not dismissing those. I'll dismiss the expired plates too, because she has a valid plate. But the rest of the tickets, the emergency vehicle, moving vehicle, defective brake lights, and failed to use seatbelt assistance, those are still here and you need to pay those. So you can get on a payment plan with that other ticket you have and try and figure that out as well, okay? All right. There's nothing further. That resolves this matter. Thank you.
Excuse me, can I do that today, the payment plan today, or do I gotta go in person to set up a payment plan?
You probably have to come down here and set up a payment plan because it's not on my docket, so I can't do it. So that's
Okay.
Mr. Wright, you eating on court? I can't do it today. I can't. Let me get a
Thank
moment.
you so much.
Can I have, you're welcome. Can I have the remote control so I can black me out real quick while I have a complete meltdown?
Ms. Wright, this is the city prosecutor. Please refrain from eating. You're still in court. The court can see you,
sorry.
so please refrain from eating.
Okay.
If you need to eat, you can, I'll darken your video. Just
Miss
put
Wright, I
yourself
sent you a
on.
chat. Did you see that chat, Miss Wright?
Yes, I sent it back and no, I don't have it.
All right, then we might have to adjourn this then.
Adjourning, why?
Well, we'll get into that.
Okay.
But they don't respect my view.
All right. Attorney Werbeling, this your person.
You tell me you couldn't get your eyelashes done after you got through recording.
I know. Yeah, I'm getting so fussed out right now because people don't know how to act on court. I just want them to open up the courthouse. I just want them to open up the courthouse, Attorney Werbeling.
I
over
understand,
this.
Judge.
So over it.
That I thought I seen it all, but
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it all.
Now I be getting fussed out for my leniency. I'm not good with thinking on my feet. Just okay. All these ideas afterwards. Now I know. All right. I'm not quite ready on this right yet. Let me bring in everybody else. I'm just bringing in everybody else.
Okay.
Let's do it. It's Wednesday. I made it through Monday and Tuesday without incident. So please place yourself on mute until I'm ready to call your case. If you're on the phone, please press *6 or just mute yourself for me, please. All right. Isaac Williams. Isaac Williams, press *6 on your phone. I don't see you. So unmute yourself if you're here, Isaac Williams. Charles Wells.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now calling the matters of the people versus Charles Paul Wells II. This is ticket number SP 1443956. One count drove while license suspended. I also have Z ticket 808458, count 1, operating while intoxicated. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Attorney Bossman.
I can stand in, Judge. Ben
There he
Worthing.
is.
I'm here, Harry Boffin for the defendant. Would you, sir, state your name?
Charles Paul Wells II.
Thank you. So, Your Honor, I seem to have lost my notes with respect to Mr. Wells. Somebody point me out to where he is on the docket.
I can. He is Wells. Charles. Mm-hmm.
He's right up under 830.
830. He is the third name down, like third set of names. on first page.
Oh, that's because I'm missing a page. I'm sorry. Here's
It's
page
page
one.
one.
I
No
got
problem.
it.
Listen, it's okay. We have a lot of folks, so.
I do not recall speaking to Mr. Wells, but I know that because of the nature of the charges, I'm asking that a not guilty plea be entered on his behalf. He waives any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant, and we would need a pre-trial, please and thank you.
Hold on. Did you not talk to anybody, Mr. Wells?
What was that, Your Honor?
Did you talk to somebody this morning?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. You want a pretrial, Attorney Baldwin?
Please and thank you. Yes, Your Honor.
He has a bajillion cases in default. That's what's stopping him from getting his license back valid partially. Oh, no proof of insurance, expired plates, no proof of insurance, expired plates, no proof of insurance, expired plates, no proof of insurance, expired plates.
Are
2,
they
4,
the ones that are eligible for set aside, Your Honor? I'm so moved at this point. Anything else, he's going to have to be advised of and pay.
All right, so at this time, the court's gonna set aside the defaults, enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf on the remaining matters. Sir, I'll set this for a pretrial date of July 22nd, I apologize. July 22nd at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, sir. Are you putting it in your phone? Yep, July 22nd at 8:30 a.m. Thank you for dressing so wonderfully for court this morning. I do appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you.
Okay.
Am
Thank
I
you,
free
sir.
to go now? Or?
You're free to go. Yes.
Okay. Yep. Have a good day.
You too. Yes.
Kay Wells. Kay Wells. You on mute, ma'am.
Me?
You want me to help her?
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
not you, Miss Wilson. Oh, I'm sorry. Unmute yourself. I accidentally muted you.
Sorry. That's okay.
Can you
I
hear
sent
me
a
now?
chat. Yes, I can. I sent you a chat, Miss Wells. Please read it.
All right. James Yeti.
Can you hear me?
I can. Now calling the matter of the people versus James Edward Yet. I'm sorry for calling you Yeti. Yet. This is ticket U 678-43023. This is one count receiving disorderly conduct. Today is the date and time set for a review. He was to have taken an HIV STI test, Mr. Marlena morality class, and paid a $300 fine. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Boffman for the defendant. Would you state your name? Mr. Yet?
Yes, James E. Yet.
Thank you. So, Your Honor, this is a review date. The defendant would love to get the case dismissed here today, but he hasn't completed the things he needs to do. He still owes $300. He did not know he had to do the misdemeanor morality class. I have instructed him as to how to contact the probation department and make arrangements for that class. He's also in need of having the HIV STD testing. Being advised of this and made aware of these requirements, would you give him a short period of time to complete those? I don't know why Mr. Yet didn't do any of those things.
Well, I have the payment.
You have the payment?
Yes, I lost the number that I wrote that information on. I asked you, gave it to me.
Judge, I believe that if you brought him back at the next convenient date, perhaps in August, that the defendant can complete these tasks.
All right, you have all the information now, sir?
Except for the HIV test, I got the other.
Any local, you can go to your doctor, you can go to a local clinic, you go anywhere.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be any place magical. It can be a free place. Just you have to get the test so we can see it. All right. Okay.
All right.
All right. It closes out. It won't dismiss, but I'll give you until September 5th, 2024, because I give you 3 months, and it seemed like you just got this information today. So I'll give you 3 months to complete the task. If
Okay.
there's nothing further, you're all set.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Kavana Wilson, is that how you pronounce your name, ma'am?
Yes.
It's Kavana or is it Kivana?
Kavana.
Kavana, okay.
Yeah.
Now
You had
calling. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kavana Wilson. This is ticket SP 1539328, count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. May I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
Morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. State your name, please, ma'am. Ms. Wilson, state your name.
I'm sorry, Kavana Wilson.
Thank you, Judge. The defendant is asking that the court enter a not guilty plea. Today, she waives any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant. She's going to come back to the next action date in compliance. Please, a next action date of pretrial.
All right. That's the case. The court's going to continue a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Ma'am, my next date is July 22nd. Is that going to be enough time for you to complete that task?
No, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm unemployed right now. I just lost my job because of tardies, because of Ubers and stuff. So I'm regrouping again. I just need a little bit more time. I'm a single mom, just trying my hardest out here.
August or September?
September, just to be on the safe side.
I'm gonna give you the same day I gave the other gentleman. September 5th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. Okay.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Bonds continued at $0. I wish you the best of luck. You still have housing and everything, ma'am?
No, I'm waiting on that now. I'm actually having housing troubles right now too, as well. So
I know you've been on all morning. Can you hold tight for me while I get you some assistance for that?
Yes.
Okay. Just put yourself on mute.
Okay.
You're welcome. Sorry, I hope I didn't put you on blast, but when you told me you lost your employment and you have a child, that brings
No,
concern
it's
to me.
fine. I need all the help and resources, honestly.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, of course. Sorry. Okay. All right, just hold tight, Miss Wilson. I'm gonna see if I can get somebody on, and we'll take care of it a different way, your ticket a different way, and get you some assistance, okay? Okay, all right. Let me continue forward. Mr. Anthony Wooten? Is he on probation to me?
Yes.
I just want you to know that.
Are you on probation to me?
Yes.
I thought that was you, Mr. Wooten. Oh!
I'm being like
And guess who was his lawyer, Your Honor?
Attorney Werberly.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I thought he looked super familiar. I just want to cry. I'm not going to cry today. Now calling the matter of the people versus Anthony Joseph Wooten. This is ticket number SP 1554402. This is one count, open alcohol in a motor vehicle, driver. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Baughman, on behalf of the defendant, would you, sir, state your full name?
Anthony Joseph Wooten.
Your Honor, this matter is here for pretrial. The defendant is continuing a not guilty plea because there is a genuine and material issue of fact. We're asking for a trial date. The defendant is willing to waive his right to a jury trial and ask for a bench trial by Zoom, please.
All right. The court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Sir, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing is but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
It's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's the trial, or a waiver trial. That's the trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that what your understanding?
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna set this for the date of August 13th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. I want it to be stated on this record, though. Right now, he is innocent. So right now, not innocent, not guilty. Not guilty, Mr. Wooten. If for some reason it rises to the level where it may be a guilty plea or it may be a trial of some sort or anything like that, and at the end, the proof show that this is a true statement, I need you to understand I'm probably going to ask for you to go to something called our treatment court, because it concerns me when someone is on probation for alcohol offense and then they pick up an additional potential alcohol case. I just want you to get your mind right. I don't know how it's going to work out. These allegations may not be what they pan out to be, but I want you to understand, and that's what's going to happen. It's still a type of probation, but it's more intense because I want you to understand how serious this is to me. Okay?
Okay, Your Honor. I understand.
All right. All right. All the terms of my probation still exist. I don't know if they're going to file anything at this point in time for violation because it's just at that stage right now, but just be truthful with your probation officer to me, please. And thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. There's nothing further. You're all set. Thank you for putting on a button-up shirt for court. I appreciate it.
No, you're welcome.
All right. Have a good day.
Okay.
Let me see. What's her name? I thought I saw her case. Ms. Walker. Rochelle Walker?
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Rochelle Denise Walker. This is case number SP 1549571, one count no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1549563, count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, improper plates. Ticket number SP 1537312, one count driver's license never acquired. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. Ticket number SP 1538907, count 1, improper plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Is your full name for the record, please?
Yes, Rochelle Walker.
Judge, the day and time set for a pretrial conference. At this time, my client wants to waive her rights and take advantage of the city's offer.
All right, what's their offer today?
Judge, on the lead matter, it would be failure to display. They would be dismissing count 2. Count 3 would be improper plates.
Okay.
9071 would be as charged. Dismissing 5631, 5632, 5633 as charged. Dismissing 5711. 3971 is at failure to display. Count 2 is charged. Oh, wait. I think I went.
You went too far. You went into the, I was gonna say, I don't have that many
She's
tickets.
putting a
I
4
was
out
gonna
of
say,
8.
so it's 2 counts of improper plates and 1 count failed to display.
It looks like I accounted 3 improper plates and 1 failure to display, Judge. That could be 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 3
Okay.
improper. Yeah. And she also wanted to ask the court to take into consideration she paid as many civils as she could.
She did. She paid quite a few
Okay.
civils. I am
Yeah.
going to take that into consideration.
Thank you, Judge. So these reading glasses are
I know it's okay.
getting there.
It's
Screens.
all right. All right. Ms. Walker, if you want to take advantage of this offer, please raise your right hand. Oh, there go Miss Wyatt. But she on the phone. Mm. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention first back to the day of January 5th of 2024. Were you driving a Pontiac vehicle in the area of East Auto Drive and Conant streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you have improper plates on it at the time?
Yes.
All right, I also want to take your attention back to the date, that same date. Did you not have your license at that time, ma'am?
I did not.
And was there no car insurance on it either?
None of that, no.
All right, and then I want to take your attention to the date of February 7th of 2024. We're driving that same Pontiac vehicle, this time on the area of East Jefferson and St. Antoine Streets in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was there no car insurance on it at the time?
It was not.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
I am, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of 2 counts improper plates, 1 improper plate as charged, and failed to display. Ma'am, you kept getting the same tickets over and over and over.
Mercy of the court. I'm just trying to get to work. They got me. I was on my way to work. I know I shouldn't have been out there, Your Honor, but.
All right, so she paid defective windshield and she paid defective windshield. Did you not get your windshield fixed?
No,
I do
I got
better.
one ticket I thought I had for the windshield.
Okay. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one $300 ticket. And then I'll waive the cost and fines on the other tickets with the exception of reinstatement fees. There's nothing I can do about reinstatement fees. You have to pay those. But I can waive the cost on the other 3 tickets. So you'll pay for 1 ticket and then I'll waive the cost on the other 3 tickets, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate that, Your Honor.
How long you need? 60 days or longer?
60 days is fine.
Okay. August 5th, 2024 is when that fine is due, okay?
Okay. If I pay it beforehand, I can get my license.
Yeah. So you just got to go to them and find out what you need to have in order. They will be able to print out and typically give you some direction on what you need to take care of in order to get your license back.
Okay.
So make an appointment with the Secretary of State's office and tell them what you're trying to do, and they'll give you some direction, okay?
All right, I appreciate that.
Okay, all right, and then go from there. Hit what you need to hit so you can get it back and keep making payments. Because if you don't pay, they'll get their money, okay?
All right, I appreciate it.
All right, Ms. Walker, you're all set. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Attorney Patel.
Hello, Judge. How are you?
Hey, how are you doing? One moment, phone. On the phone, ending in 3668. 1 second. Miss Wilson needs to talk to you in the breakout room.
Okay.
She has a loan ticket, but she also has some other things that may be helpful for her right now.
Okay.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right, Miss Wilson, I'm gonna put you into a breakout room number 2. Join that room. Attorney Patel, I'll put you in that room as well. Thank you so much. Let me know when you're ready on that matter.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right. Phone number that just came in? Yes. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, this is Corporal Baker. I was just trying to see what was the status on Miss Wright.
I can call it, I think.
Yes, Miss Wright.
No, I know you're in here. Hold on a second.
Come on, you email getting no file.
1 second. All right, I'm ready on it, Corporal Baker. Hold on, I can call it. Now calling the matter of the people versus Danielle Wright. This is ticket SP 1530701. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Wright, could you state your full name for the record, please? I think you're muted, Ms. Wright, and your
She
camera's
is,
off.
and her camera is off. There you go.
Danielle Wright. I'm sorry.
And Ms. Wright,
We're
can you
gonna
put
start
your
our video
camera?
later. What is?
Oh, I'm saying okay. I'm starting
Okay.
the video.
Okay.
Perfect. Judge,
I'm
Dane's
sorry.
on for a
I'm
bench
sorry.
trial. We know the officer's here. The people are prepared to proceed. We thought this was going to be a potential dismissal, however, because this was a car sale where the buyer didn't take the vehicle out of my client's name. But from speaking with corporation counsel, they want some documentation to that effect. I did not know that until I brought my client out of the breakout room. So I believe we're going to need to adjourn this for further paperwork on our part.
Okay.
I apologize because I know Miss Wright's been here all morning.
Okay. Well,
And
you
so is the corporal, for that matter, to be fair.
how much time are you looking at to receive, attorney?
I mean, Miss Wright, we either have it or we don't. So, I mean, we would appreciate the quickest turnaround, just a matter of weeks.
I'm sorry. I don't have it. Like I didn't know that's what I was supposed to get when I sold the car. I just sold it. I'm not thinking about paperwork or anything. That was my fault.
So you're saying you don't have the paperwork at all, or you just don't have it with you today?
No, I didn't get it like a bill or sale of anything like that. I just honestly, I just sold it.
Let me ask this, Attorney Werberling, you can step in and stop me as an attorney on her behalf.
Okay.
Do you have contact with that person where you're able to take them to the Secretary of State's office and handle this business and get transferred?
No, it was a stranger. Honestly, if I would have knew that I needed the paperwork, if I would have knew that they was gonna keep the plate on was the problem, I would have got all this done. I thought they were gonna just go home, get them, take the plate off when they got home. I was just letting them get home with the plate, not knowing that all of these things was gonna happen
to a stranger. Okay,
all right. I'm being nice. I thought I was being nice.
So it sounds like she's never going to be able to resolve this the way she may want to resolve it if she doesn't have paperwork. So do you want to talk to her for a minute, or do you just want me to give a new trial date so she can think about the fact that she's going to have to figure something out?
Unless I can speak with Attorney Mason quick, if I can have another opportunity.
Okay. All right. I'm going to put Ms. Wright in the room with you or put her into a room because I could adjourn it, but if it's going to be the same thing, she just kind of has to know what it is. All right. Go to that room 3. Attorney Werberling, go talk to him, and we'll figure it out from there. I know. No worries.
I just need to speak with corporation counsel. Thanks, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Okay. Daniel yet?
Here.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Daniel Wayne Yet. This is ticket SP 1518482. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
May it please the court, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you, sir, state your name?
Daniel Wayne yet.
Your Honor, this is a show cause. Please dismiss the show cause as the defendant appears here in person. He waives any formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant, and stands mute for arraignment purpose. Would you set this for a pretrial? The defendant is well on his way to compliance.
All right. If that's the case, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to set this for a pretrial. Is set July 22nd going to give you enough time, sir, to get everything in order?
Yep.
All right. July 22nd. I'm gonna set your bond at $0. I hope you're not driving, Miss Wells. Let me just go ahead and put her in the breakout room. Put her in the waiting room. July 22nd, 2024. That's going to be at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, no problem, Mr. Get. You have a great rest of your day, okay?
You too.
No problem. All right. Aaron Wilson.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, turn on your camera for me.
Okay.
The SOS check on this, Roxanne. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Aaron Bernard Wilson Jr. This is case number SP 1549809. One count drove while license suspended. Ticket number SP 1545283. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1541196. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1313861. Count 2, failed to display. And ticket number SX 4163870. Count 1, no operator's license on person. Count 2, drive unregistered motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
Aaron Bernard Wilson Jr.
This is an arraignment, Your Honor. The defendant waives any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant. Would you please enter a not guilty plea for the defendant at this time and set the matter for a pretrial? He's been advised.
All right. This time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. I'm going to set these matters for a pretrial. He has a number of tickets in default as well. Did you discuss those tickets with him, counsel?
All of them, everything, Your Honor. He's been advised as to the course of action he's to take. He's going to come back in a better position.
All right. I'll adjourn these to July 22nd. July 22nd at 8:30 a.m. I'll set his bond at $0 personal.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Miss Wyatt. No, I'm gonna wait for you. Roxanne Webster L.
Ready.
Can you press *6 on your phone, Miss Webster L? Her license is valid.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you, ma'am. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Roxanne Monet Ashley Webster L. This is ticket SP 1127245. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Count 2, failed to display a valid operator's license. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. State your name, ma'am.
Roxana Webster L.
Judge, the defendant told me her license was valid. I'm glad that the court was able to confirm that information. And for that reason, I'm stipulating a probable cause for the recommendation that those counts with respect to her license be dismissed here today. She's going to plead guilty here to a single count of improper plates. She's been advised and she's ready.
All right. If that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Oh, you got time today, huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
Did Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of October the 22nd of 2020. Were you in the area of Davidson and Haas Street in the city of Detroit driving a Ford vehicle?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you not have any car insurance on it at the time?
Yeah, that was the confusion. It was in my mom's name and she was supposed to pay it. She told me she paid it and it turned out she didn't pay it. So yes, that was me.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
I am satisfied. Thank you.
All right. And the court is satisfied as well. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge, improper plates. The remaining counts will be dismissed. Ma'am, it seems like you have quite a few times where, because I can pull the whole record, where you haven't had insurance. So if your mom's not going to be able to pay it for you, you need to pay it for yourself, because let me tell you, no proof of insurance, the 1, 2, 3, might be 4. Nope. Yep, 4 times that you got it, that suspends your license. So you can't go around blaming it on people you've been notified and told. If she not gonna pay it and you can't do it, then this ain't what you want, because it'll suspend your license and then you'll have all those other counts as well. You understand?
Yes, ma'am. I got a vehicle with insurance. It's in somebody else's name again, but it's insured. I got it. I learned my lesson.
Okay, because I'm telling you, that'll do it every single time, and you can only place blame on yourself from now on.
Yes,
to wipe
ma'am.
out the rest of the time. All right, I'm gonna waive her cost and fines today.
Thank
on that
you.
particular one, because she has a valid license. All right, there's nothing further. She's all set.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Have a great rest of your day. All right, we ready on Miss Wright, Attorney Worthley?
Yes, we are, Judge.
All right, here we go. All right, now recalling the matter of the people versus Danielle Adon Wright. This is ticket SP 1530701. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
And good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889, on behalf of the defendant. Your full name for the record, miss?
Danielle Adon Wright.
Judge, date and time set for a trial. I believe there is a recommendation to dismiss all counts 2 and 3 for compliance, and there's just a recommendation to dismiss with respect to because of the underlying factual issues surrounding these cases.
All right. With that being said, the court's going to grant that request in these particular matters. Ms. Wright, it's so important.
I know not to do that again.
I was about to say, if you don't, that license plate has your name attached to it.
I wasn't thinking.
And let me tell you, I made an account in the Secretary of State's office this weekend, and they keep track of every single transaction, every single plate you have, and it stays in the system. So no matter how far away from now, you got to make sure you correct that with the Secretary of State's office, because it'll just keep going and going. Okay?
I don't want that.
Okay, so you need to, this isn't your last stop. You need to get over there and figure out how to correct it as well, because it'll be attached forever to your name. Okay?
I don't want that.
Okay. All right. There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Thank you, Corporal Baker. Be safe out there, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All
right, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Be safe out there while you take care of business. All right.
All right.
All right. Michaela Walton.
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Is it Michaela or Michaela?
Michaela.
Okay, now calling the matter of the people versus Michaela LaShawn Walton. This is ticket number SP 1529152. Count one, improper lane usage. Count two, registration under a plate violation. Ticket number SP 1529171. Count one, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Count three, driver's license never acquired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Hey, good afternoon, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Your full name for the record, miss?
Michaela Walton.
Judge, date and time set for a pretrial conference. She understands her rights, the purpose of today's hearing. She wants to waive those rights and take advantage of the city's offer at this time.
All right. And what is that offer today, counsel?
So, Judge, count one would be improper plates. There would be that amendment. Count two would be dismissed. Count three would be amended to FTD. Then with the two remaining matters, count one would be amended to the 1 point speed 1 to 5, and the final count of no plates would be dismissed.
All right. If you want to take advantage of this offer, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, ma'am. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or
No.
promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice, ma'am?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in this matter? Mary?
Yes.
The first person on this docket check in. 1 second.
I was trying to see what that is.
I think so. Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of December 12th of 2023. Were you in the area of 7 Mile and Beach in the city of Detroit driving a Pontiac vehicle?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was it unregistered with the Secretary of State's office at that time?
Yes.
Did you also never acquire your driver's license, ma'am?
No.
And counsel, will you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis for the civil infraction, please?
So stipulate, Your Honor, for those purposes.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of, satisfied, counsel, first?
I
Satisfied?
am, Judge, first and foremost,
All right.
yes.
And at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge, fail to display improper plates, and speed 1 to 5. Man, why you don't have your license?
I'm going to get them. It's just been a lot going on.
That's what everybody says. Listen, but it's been a lot going on, but you got a car.
I don't have a car anymore.
It blows my mind to smithereens when everybody be like, I got so much going on, but I got a car. But you ain't got your license. Miss Walton, you have to get your license. And then my favorite is that when people actually go get it, they be like, oh, it wasn't that bad to get. And I'm like, and it costs I think it's $18 to renew your license every 4 years. So unless you're out here just driving like you in a Ferrari or Jaguar switching 4 lanes, every 4 years you should have $18 set up to get your license renewed.
Okay.
My goodness, Ms. Walton, you don't want this. I see how young you are. That's why I'm lecturing, because I don't want you going down this path. Okay? It's cool to have your license. It's cool. I didn't get mine until I was 21 because I knew I couldn't drive, and I knew it wasn't it was no need at that point in time. But wish I would have got it when I was a little younger so I could practice more. But get your license.
Okay.
That's the order of this court.
Okay.
The fine for the speeding ticket is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time?
No.
No. I was going to say no. You working right now?
No.
You're going to have to pay it, though, at some point. If I give you 60 days, you think you come up with $125?
Yes.
Okay. I'll give you till August 5th, 2024 to make that payment. because you're unemployed right now. I'm gonna waive the cost and fines on the other tickets, but you're gonna probably have something called reinstatement fees. You need to pay those. Those are $45 a piece, okay?
Okay.
I don't know how many you have. You may not have any, but you may have at least one, okay?
Okay.
All right, take care of that, Miss Walton. Good luck to you.
Okay.
Mr. What's his name? Kasim Wasal?
Thank you.
No problem.
Oh,
Sir, why you just not signing in? You was on my docket, and I let you sit in here for a while, but you just signed in probably at.
he was on here earlier.
Oh, he was on here earlier? Did someone talk to him or no?
I did
someone
not.
talk to? He's the very first person on the docket. If no one talked to him, I'm gonna put him in a breakout room so someone can talk to him.
I'll speak to him right away.
Find out if he needs an interpreter.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Number 4, I'm putting y'all in. I'm putting him in number 4. All right. I can keep moving. Marcus Wildless. Winless. I'm sorry. Winless.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Good afternoon. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing okay. I'm hoping my phone don't die. I've been on here.
If it dies, I'm gonna give you the date real quick so you know what it is. It's gonna be
Thank you.
August 13th. August 13th. Okay? Just in case it dies while I'm calling this at 9 a.m. via
I'm gonna wear
Zoom.
a nice shirt for you too.
I appreciate that. I appreciate when people dress appropriately for court, okay?
I know. I heard
All
you
right.
say something about it before.
Now calling the matter of People versus Marcus Winless. This is ticket SX 433-9419. Count 1, no operator's license. Count 2, freeway speed over 25 miles plus. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ben Warbling, P64889. On behalf of the defendant, your full name for the record, sir?
Your name, sir?
Hello?
Oh, he breaking up. He said his phone was dying too.
Yeah, I'm trying to hurry up and get to a charger.
Could you state your
But
name,
I'm listening,
sir?
Your Honor.
What's your name?
Marcus
Last name too.
Winless.
Okay.
Judge, he's going to
Okay.
continue as not guilty and not responsible, please respectively, and he's going to requesting a bench shall be scheduled.
All right. He also has a ticket in warrant status. That's ticket SP 154-73001. One count drove while license suspended. I'm gonna put them all on the same date for a bench trial. Sir, I'm just gonna give you the August 13th date because your phone's about to die. Okay, August 13th, 2024 at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
I'll be more
No
better
problem.
prepared next time too, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Okay, thank you. You're all set.
Thank you.
I appreciate your ability to understand. Miss Wells?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what were you gonna set your matter for? Do you know? Because did you have?
Judge, this was Kendra Wells.
Yes.
Let me
Yeah,
put this.
Judge,
Is
she's got
Kendra
valid
Wells?
documentation.
Okay. All right. Let me call her matter. Now calling the Mr. Oh, he didn't go to the room. We don't know how to do it. You need an interpreter, sir? Hold on a minute.
That's how it was in the morning.
Yeah, you need an interpreter. I don't know what to do. All right, we're gonna go with Miss Wells. Now calling the matter of the People versus Kendra Eris Wells. This is ticket number SP 1538810. Drove while license suspended. I love folks. What's she driving this morning? Ticket number SP 1538804. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SX 4. These are all in default. She has some default tickets, counsel. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Judge. Ben Warbling, P64889. On behalf of the defendant, your name for the record, miss?
I just want to know.
Ms. Wells, can you state your full name, please?
Yes, my name is Kendra Eris Wells.
Judge, I have the two matters set for a show cause. Would she be standing mute and waiting for him or reading at this time, asking a show cause be set aside?
All right, at this time, the court is going to set aside the show cause that is currently out there on her behalf, enter a plea of not guilty. How are we moving forward with this, counsel?
Judge, she indicates that her license is valid now, and she has presented valid insurance, however.
Did she show you plates too or no?
I didn't see that on the docket, so I didn't inquire.
I know, because
Yes, I have a whole new car registered with new plates and insurance. And my car and my license is valid from what the Secretary of State said, because I had to pay them for it. Was a specific ticket that they had held for me. I paid that ticket, and then I checked with Progressive to see if I could get fully covered. They said yes. So to me, I thought my license was valid moving forward.
It is.
Okay, great.
It's valid now. It's valid. I'm just saying I had to check it because he said, but I have to check behind to make sure it's valid. Sometimes people don't say the truth. All right, she got that valid. It looks like she has a valid license now. You said you've seen her. What did you see? You saw her car insurance?
I saw her insurance, yes, Your Honor.
Do you have your new plates? Do you have that little thing in your wallet, or is it in your car that shows your?
Oh, girl. Okay. I wish I could screen share with y'all. I think it is actually it's in my car.
Just flip it over. Just flip it over. You know how to flip it over?
No, screen share. Like I can pull up my coverage on my app, on the Progressive app that I have installed on my phone.
Not the coverage. I'm talking about this. You know how the Secretary of State
the registration,
that little registration. You had that because that would say that your plates are valid as well.
Right, it's in a car. I can go get it. Your car
go get it. I'm gonna put you on mute, and I'm gonna stop your video for a moment. When you're ready, let me know. I'm gonna try and take care of everything today.
Thank you, Judge. We appreciate that.
No problem. Attorney Bachman, I think he needs an interpreter. I just don't know what language, because when I sent him the prompt to go to it, he didn't move. He just stayed in the room. So, Attorney Patel, you ready on your matter?
Your Honor, I would like to speak with the Madam Prosecutor, if I could, for a minute.
Okay. All right. Attorney Mason, can you talk to? She goes to room 2 usually. So.
Okay.
Let me see. I might have to just make you co-host so you can do. Okay. Move to room 2.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Miss Wyatt, press *6 on your phone. Now she know better.
Where is she going?
She going to get her show the back of her license, her registration on her car for me. I'm gonna stop the video. I asked her to go do it so I could take care of it today. Miss Wyatt. Attorney Mason, if you can hear us, can you go to room number 1, please?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Attorney Patel, go to room number 1 and she'll join you in there. Okay. I'm trying to get us finished. Miss Wyatt, they're going to dismiss this today. I don't know why. They already told me no recollection.
Oh, she left. She better look. I gave her.
Okay. Okay. Phone number ending in 3668. What's your name? Unmute yourself. We're almost to the finish line, everybody.
That's Carlton Williams.
Okay. What were
I only
you
know
doing
that
with Carl?
because he texted me his documents.
And then Carlton Williams. What about I also had, and I saw them on Willis Pittman Tierra. What was she going to ask for today?
She was going to take advantage of the offer, but there was 2 that were in warrant status, so we're trying to do like a global, but I don't know if that was possible given today's docket.
No, I would have let her do it. She signed off though, so I might just have to give her a new date.
That's fine.
If she calls the courtroom, I can give her something, but I don't see her.
Yeah, she was gonna resolve everything today.
All right.
Yeah.
I really want to lecture.
That's all I had. I think was Carlton Williams. And,
yep.
Okay.
Yep. Let me see if I. Hello, Mr. Williams.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold tight. 1 second. Thank you. Now calling the matter of the people versus Carlton Charles Williams. This is ticket SX 3984677, count 1, drove without operator's license for 3 years prior. What? Count 2, drove unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Also ticket SP 1291628, count 1, failed to display. Count 2, improper plates. Count 3, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
And good afternoon, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889, on behalf of the defendant, Carlton. I believe it's Charles Williams. Sir, could you state your full name for the record, please?
Yes, Carlton.
I'm sorry, Mr. Williams. Can you state your last name as well?
And stop moving. I can hear you moving through the house and stuff.
Okay, Williams, Williams.
Judge, date and time set for pretrials with respect to all matters. He did text me a picture of a valid plate, and he indicates he has a valid driver's license, although I'm unable to verify that.
You said valid driver's license?
If recollection serves, I believe when I spoke with him, he stated that was the case, but I don't know.
Okay. Can you run an SOS when you get a chance, please? All right. Let me check on that.
Thank you,
Y'all
Judge.
banging plates and
We
stuff.
appreciate
But
that.
I want to eat lunch too, Mr. Williams. But guess what? I'm still sitting here. So stop being in the kitchen. I can hear everything. I can see stuff. I can hear it. Welcome to my world.
Okay,
Be
I
still for 2 seconds.
apologize.
I know you've been sitting on here all morning. I get it. I understand. But y'all got to work with me. When I hear all that, can you run his license and see if it's valid for me, please? All right. Off the record in that particular matter, I tried to send I tried to do it in Arabic to see. I'm failing at it. Anybody can hear me? I'm trying to help you. Oh, thank you. His license is valid, Attorney Werbling.
Oh my gosh, these small victories given this day that's getting me through, Your Honor. It's getting me through. It's all I have right now is these small little wins.
Back on the record in this matter, counsel, how would you like to proceed today?
We would move for a dismissal for valid documentation per the memorandum, Your Honor.
Being an officer of the court, having seen his other valid documentation, the court ran his license and it is valid. Good job.
Yeah.
So at this time, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Mr. Williams, you understand how important it is to have everything valid, up to date in your vehicle, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If nothing else, make sure you keep that license valid, okay? For sure.
I will. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. There's nothing further. You're all set. Thank you.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Welcome. All right. All right. Attorney Patel, what you got going on?
Yes, Your Honor. I was able to speak with, did she join us?
No,
she
didn't come back out. I can get her back out though. I'm gonna close it and I'm gonna call it for the record. All right, I just want to make sure. Miss Wells, did you come back yet? I turned off your camera for a minute, but
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. While the rooms are closing, I'm having you start your video. You're just doing a lot of walking.
Oh, it's a big building. I work downtown.
Listen, I got you. I got you. I was just trying to get it all together. Can you show it to me real quick before I recall it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's right, bro.
Are you by the courthouse?
Yeah, I work at the main post office downtown.
Let
me turn it around like you said.
Yep.
I guess it's taking its time.
I know, it's okay.
Them to turn around. Come on.
All right, just hold it up like you did. I just need to see the date. That's what I need to see.
Okay.
Oh, you got a blur. You got the blur background thing.
Why is it not?
Okay.
Oh,
I know. I know. I see 11 something. Am I right? 11 what? 20, 11
12.
with the
Try to
11,
pin it,
12,
Judge.
2024.
Try to
Huh?
pin it. Try to pin it.
Okay.
See if that'll work. Hold it up there, Miss Wells. But and block your face. Block your face. Bring it closer to the screen. Ugh.
It seems like if I don't put my face in it, it won't be clear.
There we go. 11, 12,
Right there.
2024. Hot dog. I see it.
I'm sorry.
Chevrolet. Okay. All right. Recalling the matter of the people versus Kenders, Aris Wells. This is ticket SP 1538810, as well as ticket SP 1538804, SX 4259926, SP 148677721. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
There we go. I know I'm late, but I'm just not getting it for you.
Okay, I see it. We got it. I saw it.
Okay,
You
okay.
worked really hard. We saw it. Thank you. Can I have your name for the record again?
Kendra Aris Wells.
All right. Counsel, this is the date and time set in these particular matters. Do you have a motion at this point in time?
Yes, Judge, all of the big three documents have been presented, so we're moving to dismiss for those reasons.
Being an officer of the court, I've checked her valid license, I've seen her registration, and you've seen her assurance from Progressive. The court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. You did a lot of running today. You see how difficult it is when you don't have your documents in order?
Ooh, girl, yes, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
I know. Listen, I can see the perspiration, so I know you were really moving today. Thank you for getting that in order. All right, so I'll dismiss these matters without prejudice, okay?
Thank you so much. I appreciate
You're
it.
very
Thank you,
welcome.
Your Honor.
No problem. All right, this matter is concluded. All right. And you
Just
said
press
we
leave.
ready? Yep, just press leave. You're good.
All right, bye everybody.
All right. Miss Wilson, you're back. Let me see what's going on. Recalling the matter of the people versus Kivana Wilson.
Yes,
Kivana Wilson. I put her file someplace. I hide stuff from myself sometimes. All right, it's one count of drive a registered untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Jayesh Patel, P number 65385 for Ms. Wilson. Ms. Wilson, would you please state your name for the record?
Kavana Wilson.
All right, counsel, how are you proceeding today? I know you had the opportunity to speak with both Ms. Wilson and the prosecutor. What are we gonna do today?
Your Honor, although Ms. Wilson is eligible for Street Outreach Court Detroit, given that she was able to forward me information that the vehicle in question has been repossessed by the lending institution, that and the prosecutor is willing to dismiss per that information, it makes sense for us to make the motion here for dismissal without prejudice, with the caveat that I will still have Mr. McCallum contact Ms. Wilson for resources.
Okay, please. That was the point of me calling. I want her to get the resources that she needs, so she doesn't feel so out of it in this world right now. Because
I do. I honestly do.
Okay.
I'm lying.
Okay, we're gonna get you some resources. Okay.
Okay.
All right, but for right now, I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Aw, I know, but we're gonna help your mom. We promise. Okay, we're gonna do our best to help your mom. I know. It is. I know. It's okay. He antsy now. He been still for all this time, so I appreciate him. so very much. All right, so this
He's doing
concludes
a
this
lot
hearing.
better than what I thought.
Oh, excellent, excellent. So you're all set. Please, when they give you a call, just utilize the resources that we have available so that you can get back on your feet, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank
If
you,
there's
Your Honor.
nothing further, you're welcome. Thank you. All right,
Thank you
have a good
so
day.
much, y'all. I could cry
You're
right
very
now. Like,
welcome,
oh my
okay?
God. Like, y'all
I
have no
know.
idea. I've been going through it.
I'm
Oh,
so
man.
sorry. I could tell in your voice. It's a different type of I'm going through it versus like people when they just be like, I've been doing all this stuff. And I'm like, you be like, okay. You were like, look,
I'm
I'm
tired.
struggling.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. But I keep going because of this one.
That's right. And that's why. And keep going for yourself too. You are resilient, you're strong, you're doing way better than you give yourself credit for. Because a lot of people would have just been like, whatever. You showed up for a court hearing today when you know you
Thank
ain't
you.
got it.
Thank you. I didn't. And then I didn't even know how I was going to make it work, but I was going to figure
We're
it
gonna
out.
make it work. That's right. We're gonna make it work for you. Because we can do that.
I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you so much. I appreciate
You're very
it like
welcome.
so much. You have no idea. I'm gonna try not to cry.
No, you're all right. It's a small burden lifted off of you.
Definitely have.
Okay. All right, we'll
Thank
be
you,
in
Your Honor.
contact, okay? No problem.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you all. All right.
Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. All right. Miss Wyatt, can you hear me yet? I want to dismiss your case, but I got to talk to you. I don't know what to do with Mr. Wasson.
You're able. Hey, Judge, this is
Yes. You said what?
wake her up and tell her she's got to go to trial. That'll wake.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Bye.
We're taking the offer back. We're going.
No,
What?
please.
No, I'm just.
Listen, I done put her in jail one time already. I think she a little
Oh,
afraid
come
of
on.
me.
Oh, no.
I've got her number, Judge. I'm calling her.
Call her. Tell her I want to dismiss her case because that's the offer. Hey.
So we don't know what language Mr. Wasala. He should be able to respond to his name. Mr. Wasala. Mr. Wasala. Mr. Wasala. Should we chat him? He won't know what a chat is.
I already sent him a chat. I sent
You know
him
what it is? Hey,
Arabic
get a
greetings.
piece of paper and share screen, put his name on it and share screen it with him. Maybe that, you know what I'm saying? Put his name on it and then say like, open your video or open your something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Think that'll work?
I think it will. I was just trying to wait until I got everybody else under, and then I was going to try and see. Was Juanita, anybody have Juanita Waller this morning too? And while I try and do this, and I'll share my screen.
Can we put that on the record? I don't know what happened to that defendant, but before she dropped off, she shared compliance documents. I can make the record. That's for Waller.
Waller was what?
She has compliance documents, Your Honor. I saw her registration and insurance.
She actually sent it to the court too, so we have a
She
copy
did.
as well.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Okay, so Mr. Isaac Williams, we gave him a new court date. He got some unfortunate news. We gave him a bench trial date while he was on the phone, so we told him to go ahead and log off.
All right, thank you. He told me.
I think Mr. Wassell's going to have to come down to court.
Museum, Wasala.
He should be able to hear us and say his name. You know what I mean? At least he knows his name. Maybe that's not his name. Maybe that's not him.
Right.
Or
I see him.
tell him he won $1 million. What? Look at the judge. He went, huh? Open up.
Wasala.
Is he? Mr. Wasala, do y'all still need my little paper or no?
I would try it, Judge. I'd share screen some paper with him.
You did?
No, I think you should. Oh, I haven't
Okay.
shared anything with you.
Okay, let me